Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mr. Speaking.
I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hi, everyone. We are so thrilled that you are joining us today for a very exciting and special episode.
Exactly, Paul. Today we are doing something totally different from our usual lessons. And honestly, it is super fun.
It really is. Today is our ultimate English listening challenge, and we are putting your ears to the real test.
That's right. Have you ever wondered if you can actually understand real, fast native English out in the real world?
Well, today you're going to find out. And don't worry because we are right here with you the whole time.
Here's how the game works today. We're going to play 3 short natural English conversations for you.
We will speak at normal native speed, just like two friendly Americans chatting on the street or in a store.
Your job is just to listen closely. We'll play the conversations straight through without stopping, and there's no help on your first try.
And please do not stress at all if you miss a few words. That is completely normal and is part of the game.
Exactly. After each conversation, Paul and I will go back and review the whole dialogue together with you step by step.
We will explain all the tricky parts like fast speech, slang words, and those casual contractions that always trip people up.
So make sure you stay with us until the very end so you can count your points and see how well you did.
Are your ears ready for the game? Let's jump right into challenge number 1.
Awesome. For this first challenge, we're starting at an easy and comfortable level, around A1 or A2.
Right. The situation is very common in daily life. Two friends are texting and chatting about their plans for the weekend.
Listen carefully to how we make informal suggestions and ask about free time. Okay, here we go.
Hey there. What are you up to this Saturday?
Not much, honestly. I'm just hanging out around the house. Why? What's up?
Well, I'm going to check out that new coffee shop downtown. Want to come with me?
Oh, yeah. I'd actually love to. What time are you thinking?
How about around 10 in the morning? We can grab some coffee and maybe a delicious pastry or something.
That sounds great to me. Should we meet right in front of the shop?
Yeah, perfect. I'll text you the exact address when I leave my house on Saturday.
Awesome. I really can't wait to try their famous iced latte.
Me too. All right, I will see you Saturday morning at 10.
See ya. Have a really good week at work.
And that is the end of conversation number 1. How did you do out there on your very first test?
Hopefully you caught the main idea. 2 friends happily agreed to get coffee together this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock.
Exactly. But let's look back at a few fast-spoken phrases that might have sounded a little blurry to your ears.
First, right at the very beginning, Paul asked me a great question. What are you up to this Saturday?
Yes, to be up to something is just a very casual Native American way to ask, what are your plans?
Right. So if a coworker or friend says, "What are you up to today?" they just want to know what you are doing.
It is much more natural than asking, what are your planned activities for the weekend?
Totally. And then notice how Paul invited me to go with him. He said, "I'm going to check out that new coffee shop."
That word gonna is absolutely everywhere in spoken American English. It is simply short for the words going to.
Exactly. And right after gonna, Paul used another super common reduction when he asked me, "Wanna come with me?"
Wanna is short for want to. Native speakers combine those words automatically whenever we speak at natural speeds.
We really do. So instead of saying, "Do you want to come?" it becomes a quick, friendly, "Wanna come?"
You will hear gonna and wanna in movies, TV shows, and real conversations every single day, so get comfortable with them.
Next, did you notice the interesting phrasal verb Paul used? He said he wanted to check out the new coffee shop.
Oh yeah, to check out something just means to go see it, to examine it, or to try it for the first time.
You can check out a new restaurant, a cool new movie, or even a fun new YouTube channel.
Exactly. It is a fantastic phrase to use whenever you are exploring something new in your town or city.
And what about when Paul suggested having some food? He said, we can grab coffee and maybe a pastry or something.
Right. The verb grab literally means to take something quickly with your hand, but in casual English, it means to get food or drinks.
Yes, if an American says, let's grab lunch or let's grab a coffee, they simply mean let's go buy some and eat together.
It sounds so much more relaxed and natural than saying, let us purchase and consume beverages together.
It sure does. Finally, at the very end of our chat, I said see ya instead of the formal see you.
Yes, in casual everyday speech, the word you almost always turns into a short, relaxed ya sound at the end of sentences.
So, see ya or see ya later is the most natural way to say goodbye to a close friend or family member.
Great job on completing that first review. If you understood most of that weekend plan conversation, give yourself 1 point.
You are doing fantastic. Now let's move right along to challenge number 2, which steps up the difficulty just a little bit.
That's right. This second conversation is around a solid A2 level, and it takes place in a completely different everyday setting.
Today, we are in a clothing store. One person is a customer, and the other person is a helpful store employee.
We're talking about returning an item and finding the right size, so listen closely for practical shopping vocabulary.
It is just a tiny bit faster this time, and there are some neat idioms. Focus your ears, and here we go.
Hi there. Welcome into the store. How can I help you out today?
Hi, I'd like to return this blue sweater, please. It just didn't fit me right when I tried it on at home.
No problem at all. Do you happen to have the receipt and the original price tags still attached to it?
Yep, everything is right here in the shopping bag. Is it okay if I exchange it for a different size instead of a refund?
Sure thing. What size are you looking for today? This one you brought back is a medium.
I think I really need a large. Do you have this exact same color in a large somewhere in the back room?
Let me go take a quick look for you. Give me just a second to check our store stock.
Thanks so much. I really love the bright color, so I fingers crossed that you have it.
You're in luck. I actually found our very last large right on the top shelf in the back.
Oh, wonderful. I will definitely take it. Thanks so much for checking back there for me.
And time is up for conversation number 2. That was a super common real-life shopping situation, wasn't it?
Yes, returning or exchanging clothes in a store can feel intimidating when you are using a second language, but you did great.
Let's break down some of the natural retail vocabulary and spoken pronunciation that appeared in this dialogue.
Right at the start of the scene, when I asked to return the sweater, I explained it didn't fit me right.
That short verb, fit, is so important whenever you go shopping. If clothes don't fit, it means they are the wrong size.
Exactly. If a shirt is too big, too small, or too tight, you simply tell the worker it doesn't fit.
And notice how warmly I answered when Emily asked if she could make an exchange for a large size.
You said, sure thing. That is a very friendly American expression that just means, yes, definitely, or absolutely.
We use sure thing all day long in customer service and among friends. It sounds much warmer than just saying a flat yes.
Next, did you hear how fast Paul spoke when he offered to go look for the larger sweater in the back room?
I said, give me just a second to check our stock. But when I spoke at normal speed, how did give me sound?
It sounded just like gimme. When native English speakers talk at normal conversational speed, give me blends together into gimme.
Exactly. So in daily life, you will constantly hear people say, give me a second, give me a break, or give me a call later today.
It is another one of those essential spoken reductions, just like gonna and wanna, that makes your listening skills so much sharper.
And what about that vocabulary word I used right at the end of that sentence? I said I would check our stock.
Oh, yeah. In a retail store, stock refers to the total amount of products or items they currently have available to sell.
Right. So if an item is in stock, it means the store has it. If it is out of stock, it is completely gone.
It is so useful to ask a store worker, "Do you have this in stock?" whenever you can't find your size on the shelf.
Finally, when I walked back out with the large sweater in my hands, I used a super positive expression. I said, "You're in luck."
Yes, if you tell someone you're in luck, it means something very good and fortunate just happened for them.
Like finding the very last sweater in your exact size. That is definitely a moment of good luck.
Absolutely. If you understood the main ideas and what happened during that shopping trip, add another point to your score.
We're having so much fun testing our ears and practicing together today. How are you doing so far with the first two challenges?
Did you understand both of them easily, or did that fast blended gimme catch you by surprise? Let us know in the comments below.
And hey, if you're enjoying this interactive listening challenge format, please take just 1 second to hit that thumbs up like button right now.
Don't forget to subscribe to Mr. English channel too, so you never miss our fun weekly videos and English speaking games.
And if you have a friend or family member who is practicing their English, share this episode with them and see who gets the higher score.
That would be a fun competition. Now it is time for our third and final challenge of the day, which is the ultimate test.
Yes, this conversation steps up to an A2 to B1 level, and it is taking place over the telephone.
Phone calls can feel extra tricky in a new language because you cannot see the other person's face or lip movements to get visual clues.
Exactly, but please do not worry. The situation is very straightforward. Someone is calling a dental office to reschedule an appointment for next week.
Listen closely for days of the week, specific times, and some very fast, natural pronunciation. Ready? Let's go.
Good morning, Oak Tree Dental Clinic. This is Sarah speaking. How can I help you today?
Hi, Sarah. My name's Mark. I'm going to need to reschedule my cleaning appointment that I have set for this Thursday.
I can certainly help you with that, Mark. Let me pull up your patient chart on my computer real quick.
Thanks so much. Something came up at work unexpectedly, so I won't be able to make it in this week after all.
I totally understand. I see your appointment right here for Thursday at 2. When would you like to come in instead?
Do you happen to have any morning openings available next Tuesday or Wednesday?
Let me check the dentist's schedule for next week. It looks like Tuesday morning is completely full right now.
Oh, okay. What about Wednesday morning? Is there anything available around 9 or 10 o'clock?
Yes, we actually just had a cancellation, so I can slot you in at 9:30 on Wednesday morning.
Wow, that is absolutely perfect. 9:30 works great for my busy work schedule.
Wonderful. I've got you moved to Wednesday at 9:30. We will send you an automated reminder text on Tuesday afternoon.
Awesome. Thanks so much for all your help, Sarah. Have a really great afternoon.
You too, Mark. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Wow, that was fast and furious. That third dialogue was definitely our fastest and most natural conversation of the day.
It really was. Phone conversations move quickly in real life, and medical offices always use very specific scheduling language when making appointments.
Let's dive right in and unpack all those juicy vocabulary words and tricky pronunciation reductions from that phone call.
First, Mark said right at the start that he needed to reschedule his appointment. That helpful prefix re means to do something again.
Exactly. So to reschedule simply means to change the date or time of an existing appointment to a brand new schedule.
If you ever need to change a doctor's visit or a business meeting, just say, "I need to reschedule my appointment."
And notice the fast pronunciation reduction Sarah used when she said she would look at his patient records on her screen.
She said, "Let me pull up your chart." How did she pronounce the words "let me" in that quick sentence?
She pronounced it as lemmy. Just like give me turns into gimme, the words let me turn into lemmy in fast, casual speech.
That is a huge secret for improving your native listening. When you hear someone say, "let me check," your brain automatically knows it means "let me check."
And did you catch the great phrasal verb Mark used to explain why he couldn't come to the clinic on Thursday?
He said, "something came up at work." To come up is such an important phrasal verb for everyday life and professional situations.
Yes, when something comes up, it means an unexpected problem, event, or task happens suddenly that forces you to change your plans.
If your boss suddenly calls an emergency meeting, you can text your friends, "Sorry, I can't meet for dinner. Something came up at work."
It is the most polite and common excuse to use because you don't have to explain all the boring private details.
Later in the call, Mark asked a very polite question. "Do you happen to have any morning openings next Tuesday?"
That phrase, do you happen to, is a wonderful, gentle way to ask if something is available or true without sounding too direct.
Exactly. It sounds much softer and more polite than just demanding, "Do you have morning openings?" It is fantastic for phone calls.
And what about that vocabulary word, openings? Why didn't Mark just ask for an appointment time?
In scheduling in business, an opening is an available time slot where a doctor, dentist, or professional is completely free to see you.
Right. So when Sarah looked at the computer and saw that Tuesday was full, she checked Wednesday and happily found a cancellation.
A cancellation happens when another patient calls to cancel their appointment, creating a brand new opening on the schedule just for you.
And then Sarah used a very natural scheduling verb. She said, I can slot you in at 9:30 on Wednesday.
Yes, to slot someone in means to place their name into an available time slot on a very busy calendar or schedule.
You know, scheduling appointments on the phone is honestly one of the most challenging tasks for English learners to do.
It really is, because native speakers talk quickly when giving times, like saying 9:30 instead of 9:30 a.m.
Yes, in natural conversation, we almost never say AM or PM if the time of day is already obvious from the context.
Exactly. Since Mark specifically asked for morning openings, 9:30 obviously meant 9:30 in the morning.
Noticing small context clues like that is exactly how you build confidence and become a true master at English listening.
If you understood why Mark needed to change his dental visit and the new time he received, give yourself your third and final point.
Speaking of mastering your English, we know how hard it is to find native speakers to practice listening and speaking with every single day.
That is exactly why we created Mr. English AI. It is your own personal super smart English learning assistant.
With Mr. English AI, you can practice listening to real native voices, speaking out loud, and having fun, natural chats anytime you want.
It is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right on your smartphone or computer to help you improve much faster.
Whether you want to practice job interviews, casual small talk, or tricky grammar, Mr. English AI is always patient and ready to chat.
We put the direct link right down in the episode description below. So go click the link and try Mr. English AI today.
And now, the exciting moment of truth has finally arrived. It is time to calculate your final score for today's big listening challenge.
How many points did you score out of 3 today? Did you manage to get all 3 challenges completely right?
If you scored a 3 out of 3, huge congratulations to you. Your English listening skills are really sharp and awesome.
And if you scored a 2, a 1, or even a 0 today, please do not feel disappointed or discouraged at all.
Exactly. Real spoken English is full of fast linking, casual slang, and tricky word reductions that take time and patient practice to get used to.
Every single mistake you make is just a stepping stone that helps your brain recognize those fast native sounds next time.
The most important thing is that you showed up and challenged yourself today, and that means you are making real, valuable progress.
Please drop a comment below right now and tell us your final score from 0 to 3. We love reading every single comment.
And remember to subscribe and like this video so we can keep making fun, interactive listening challenges for you every week.
Thank you so much for spending your time and learning with us today. Keep practicing your listening, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning and see you soon.